My name is Matthew Lillard. You may have seen me in a movie or two. I also work at Beadle Grimm's. We make high-end, you know who we are. Today, I'm here to introduce you to a new product we have called the Dungeon Master's Journal. Is that what it's called? Game Master Journal. Fine, it's fine. What? I'm a free spokesman. What can they do? They can't fire me. Look, people have to keep track of the worlds they build, the games they make, the stories they tell. They have to keep track of the legend and the lore. And that's why we at Beadle & Grimm's have made the Beadle & Grimm's Game Master Journal. They're gonna throw it. Yeah! Introducing the Beadle & Grimm's Game Master Journal. Plan your adventure with 200 pages of rules-agnostic sections for character backstory, world building, NPCs, setting notes, encounters, session logs, and who still owes for pizza. Let's face it, that shit's gotta end. When the campaign is over, you'll have comprehensive record of your player's heroism, cowardice, or both. Let's face it, it's totally gonna be both. At the end of the day, heroic actions, the idiotic blunders will all be captured in this handsome little book. So on behalf of the entire community, we thank you for stocking this on your shelves. Thousands and thousands of units.
Hey everybody, we are back! Welcome to Band of Badgers. This is our Dragonlance campaign. It's been a while, gang. Where have we all been?
Yes.
What have we been up to? It's been a while.
We've been here, Dave. Where have you been?
Well, that means
We've been here every other week.
Yeah.
You've been waiting for me very, very patiently.
Yeah.
I had to take Steve out for a trip in his box. We've been doing different bits and pieces. Well, in his box. It's a carry-out
got ill.
box. Yeah. So yeah, that's
One day out a year and I come home ill.
exactly. So did I. But yeah. How is everybody? It feels. I was saying this just before we went on air, but as usual, we were all kind of talking over each other anyway. But I was saying this feels really nice and comfortable and relaxed. I'm not stressed in any way. There's no panic. I feel this is cool. It's like coming home, guys. How are you all?
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
I do
It's very good.
say coming home at the moment.
Why not? Oh, see, I'm not into football, so I don't care.
It's another group we don't want to piss off, so I just,
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
We didn't say when it was coming home.
The women brought it home last year, so
Exactly.
why is everyone still moaning? it was last year, guys. You missed it. You fucked up for 40 years. So, how is everyone? How's everyone doing? All good?
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
We're just going to get a thumbs up. Okay, everyone's ready to get into the game. That's fine.
It is
Doing
nice to be
good.
back. I mean, like, apart from speaking to Jeff every now and again on social media, and obviously I got to see the top row at the barbecue, but I haven't seen Josh in, like, months. So
Since last time, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for us as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, like, obviously, like, people watching this maybe back on YouTube, it's obviously just one episode after the next, in 5 years' time, if the world's still here. But for us, it really has been months.
It has been months, and not only that, but big shout out to Randy because he was in the audience as we were starting up, just saying hi, welcome everyone back.
Aww.
Hi, Randy.
Oh.
Hey, Randy.
Hello, Randy.
Hi,
Mr.
Miss
Randy.
NPC friends.
Yeah.
Exactly. Love more. Now, if we remember how to do this stuff, we are playing not just the Dragonlance campaign, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. We are playing the Beadle and Grimm's edition, who are one of our main sponsors. Not just on this show, but many, many, many others of the stuff that we do. And there's a sneak peek. Look at that. That is it. So if you haven't already seen it, there are various sales on at the moment. So go check it out. Go and have a look. And if you're here right at the very start, you would have seen Matthew Lillard talking about the Game Master's Journal. And I don't have it anymore. Where did that go, Steve?
I don't know. It's in there. In my cupboard.
It's in there.
It's in my cupboard with my pathfinder stuff. With my
He's put it
pathfinder
in the
stuff
cupboard.
for tomorrow when we play Abomination Vaults.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. He's using that. So again, Dragonlance is back. Abomination is back. We've got Deadly Quest on Saturday. Tons and tons of stuff is happening.
Packed
And
schedule.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say yet, but I gave Ross some really, really cool, good news.
You're
About
pregnant?
something. Yeah, she's pregnant.
I'm thinking the same. Was like,
About some really cool stuff, which I can't say right now. But Ross, if you're watching, well done.
Are we allowed to give like a 1-word clue or something?
No.
yes.
I can't. No words at all. That is
No.
0 words. Or you're going to spec me down.
Ross,
You know what?
Please, I want to know. I'm too nosy.
We'll
You know
share
what
it in-
we've become Beadle and Grims, right? Where like the
Yeah.
more we talk, then it just comes out. Like, well, I can't say
Exactly.
anything. It's a
It's like,
secret.
oh, I can't say anything.
I can't.
It's gonna.
Can we give
But
them
I
one
can't-
word?
I'm
I don't know. We could probably
gonna give
them one
everyone
word. And the next
a
thing you know, we're
1-word
like,
clue. Okay, so pay attention.
Yes.
There you go.
Woof.
Wow, Steve's in a funny mood. Ian's messaging now, like, Ross, what's this news? What's happening?
Yeah.
I literally am.
I'm gonna
just
message
read
Ross
it.
now, and I'm
Just
gonna
read
say
it.
NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not respond to Ian.
Ross, you will respond. I passed that.
But there is more from those guys at Beadle Grimm's. We also have, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is their oversized tin, and I have one.
And it is oversized.
It is oversized. So this
Oh, well,
is
that's
did you
actually
get?
quite big.
this is their normal tin of dice. This is their class specific dice.
Mhm.
And this is their massive premium one. This is £48 if you want one of these. You get a massive tin, and I'll break it open. But as you can see, I'll show you the picture again. If I shove that up, there you go. You get this massive tin, which does double as a dice rolling tray. Basically, you take out all the foam, and it's there. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that.
That's cool.
Lovely.
That's
Guess
cool.
which
And then-
dice
Stay there, stay there, stay there,
dice
stay
to the
there.
studio this evening?
Ooh.
There we go.
And that is
Ooh,
the
look,
that's
tiger
the Game
side.
Master one, right?
This is the Game Master one. This is
Okay.
absolutely lovely. This is the there you go, Game Master.
All right, hold up.
A lovely.
I got the cleric, and I'm going to use it tonight.
Cool. Go.
Mm.
Yeah, do it.
Nice
do it.
one.
I
I'm
will
gonna
be
rush
using
that
these against
grab
you.
my
But what
dice.
you do, you take out the foam, and then you've got a dice tray.
That's
So
nice.
it's
Cool.
really cool.
That's handy.
And the best thing about it, because I like these things with dice, they are big, high contrast numbers. So well,
Stay there,
worth
Josh. I'm
checking
going to
out.
make you big. There you go.
It's good for us oldies, Dave.
Is
Exactly.
that a larger size one, Josh, or a?
Yeah,
That's a large one. Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
same thing
wow.
that Dave just showed, but this is the cleric.
Yeah.
It's either large or Josh has become a hobbit.
He's actually shrunk.
I shrink before. Yeah, actually,
Nice.
it probably
Ooh, that's
is, 'cause I got a
pretty.
much bigger monitor now, so my camera's a lot higher. Yeah, here's
Oh, I like the marble effect. Very nice.
yeah, and these actually have gold. These have gold foil in them.
Oh,
so
These
it
are
kind of looks like
very
pyrite.
cool. I don't know how well you can see that because this camera's not great.
That's
but
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They have gold foil. I can't get it to focus. They've got little gold foil that's speckled in there. This is a really nice set. I love these larger, the more deluxe version here.
Yes.
I'm gonna be doing a
They're
video
really,
on
really
this actually
nice.
pretty soon. I don't. Did you do a video, an unboxing on
Not
this?
yet. Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing one
Do you
here
wanna
actually
team
pretty
up?
soon.
We should do a team up and do it.
Yeah.
I would test roll. Oh no. Won't use those again.
But I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them tonight. That's why I got the cleric.
Is that a nat one off the bat?
No.
Yep.
Good. Good.
But anyway, but glad we got the nat one out the way. So, are we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Oh, who lives in Crinn by the sea?
Oh, that'd be good. Let's do a sea shanty.
Yeah.
There
Release
was
it.
a man who betrayed his god.
His name was Grum.
His name was Lord Soft.
Right. Are we all ready?
No,
It's been a while since we've done this, so let's hope
it's
it
been a
all works.
while.
Let's hope the buttons will work.
Well, they will. They will. He'll press it. I'll press it.
Because
We'll
you're
disappear and come
pressing-
back again.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not
So-
touching it.
You don't know
Hands
what
are
you'll
here.
get.
So before Steve goes ahead, right, everybody. Once again, we get to roll VT.
The only way that intro could be any cooler is if we could get Matt Berry to actually say the stuff that's on it.
Well,
That would be epic.
we can try.
Shout our names out.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
try. We can try.
Anyone got his contact details? Hit him up.
We can find them. We can find them. I'm sure we can manage something. So, anyway, we're going to pick up straight where we left off. So, Jorg is back. Completely reborn, new body, gift from the gods. You have, oop, that was loud. You have a Dragonlance was repaired, and a burst of energy whipped out across all of you. You are all rejuvenated. Your energy is back. Your hit points is back. It's as if it's been a long rest. Not only that, but your main weapon is covered in silver, so it becomes a silvered +1 weapon. If your main weapon is already a +1, you have an extra weapon. So one of your side weapons is now a +1. What do you wish
Awesome.
to do?
Jorg, you're back.
It took a long time, but I've returned. I've communed with the gods personally. We have one mission ahead of us. We have to take down Lord Soth and stop whatever the dragon army have planned. Our
You speak with
destination
Kiri.
with Kiri, no. With Bahamut.
Whoa, that's pretty big.
Our destination stands before us. We need to hasten to a tower, the Tower of the Heavens. I believe we have seen this place before. We were shown it in a vision. And I can't remember the guy's name because it's been ages, but it was the elf guy who showed us the
actually.
vision.
So I will show
Oh,
you.
I
It
know.
was.
There's
Yes,
a
this
portal,
guy.
so I wasn't there.
So
Yeah.
this is.
He
Anyone remember
definitely
his
wasn't
name?
evil.
Emily.
Oh no, I remember the situation when we met him though, because it was like the world was collapsing where he was, and we had to get back out. Oh,
Yeah.
It was not Demelin.
La Josette.
Demelin was this one.
La Josette.
No,
Lahozet is a
no.
mage on the Dragon Army side.
I haven't got my notes with me because I wrote it down.
Well, but it was definitely Bob.
Space.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Pointy ear bugger.
1.
All dead. That was actually part of the test. We're
No.
not dead.
His name was Dalamar.
Oh,
That's it.
We knew it was
Dalamar.
D. We knew it was D something.
Yes. You were doing well. You're doing well. Yeah.
So
My next
Dalamar
guess was
showed us the location of this tower. before we even came to the city.
That's
And
still
I'll raise the dragon lance I'm holding in my hand, and I shall point towards it because I believe it's like elevated above the area, unless it's crashed down to the floor.
Say that again, Steve.
So we are in the Temple of Paladin. Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
you
I
are.
called it armor. That's Forgotten Realms name.
It's still valid.
So we're in the Temple of Paladin and the Threshold of the Heavens. That is higher at a higher elevation than we are, so you can see it from where we are, can't you?
Where you are, you step out the front door, and the Temple of Paladin, yes, it was slightly sunk. It was surrounded by water. But if you step out the front door, so you're waist deep again, you see in the distance this huge building, which is now appears to be floating above the ground. And I'll show you.
I was going to say,
this
wasn't that
image.
where the control room was?
Yeah.
So this is the image. This is the tower. It's called the Threshold of the Heavens.
That's cool.
That's the tower that Dalamar was looking for, and it is now floating about 30 foot off the ground. It's a massive chunk of earth. There's all these smaller rocks kind of circling it as well, and then you got the tower itself with this base. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you, you can't quite see it there, is so in the main book, you also has the reason one of the reasons I love the Dragonlance book is because it's got this fantastic artwork in there. So you have these kind of behind the scenes sketches of what it was, and I love this. So there it is. It's an ancient Istarian structure.
Cool.
Absolutely brilliant. And then they've got a top down as well, so you can see it from there.
That's cool.
But yeah,
Nice.
so I thought that was great. I thought that was a really, really nice piece to add.
It's very cool.
So yeah,
So, are we heading? And can we see it from where we are? Are we still like inside? Are we on top of it?
no, you can see it. It's not that far away in the big picture of things.
So,
So
I mean,
I'll have walked to the threshold of the temple, and with the dragon lance held firmly in my hand, I will point directly at it.
Mhm.
Onward.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going then, York? Is it just a case of running there?
Is it quite quiet where we are? Is something, stirring in the midst? Because Shilling's like, just get there quickly before something gets in our way, let's say. If the coast is clear,
You can
let's go.
see circling around the top of this tower, you can see 3 or 4 dragon riders on dragonals just circling. So there is something going on.
Okay, so they're aware that tower is important. We are also aware that tower is important.
Yes.
I think we assume they know as much as we do.
Yeah, I don't think they know any more.
So yes, we either run there, or Fizzwiz, if you'd like to cast Fly Me again. I thoroughly enjoyed that last time.
Yeah.
Maybe not too much fly this time.
I do have.
Yeah, don't repeat of.
I do have a spell scroll of Arcane Gate, but I mean, that's a pretty big spell we might want to use later to get out of somewhere. Flies are well and good, but I might want to conserve my magic because I don't know how long we're going to take to. Once we leave the Threshold of the Heavens, I assume we're going back to Calaman, since the half of them we saw leaving when we turned up here. Yeah, I think by foot for now, just to conserve any resources that Grom and I might need to keep hold of.
We can always take cover as well.
Yeah.
We should reserve our strength. Let's take it slow.
Yeah.
Slow and potentially stealthy.
I'm best.
the
I'm best at stealth.
Mhm.
As Grom is joking, he clinks his shield against his tail. Ding, ding, ding.
Sounds like a bell. Going,
Told to death.
Then let's get on with it.
Let's go.
Cool. Let's go.
I'll just take point and march in a straight line as possible to the tower.
Okay, and I assume we're kind of weaving in between buildings and going back
Yeah.
down alleys and whatnot.
There's plenty of there's a few buildings. I'll say plenty of buildings, but there's definitely a few buildings. So you can duck in, stay in the shadows, that kind of thing if you want to.
Cool. Yep, definitely.
You see Grom sneaking and like tucking down behind little boxes and looking up, moving again.
Biz is probably just walking behind him normally.
I mean, the armor I'm wearing is completely silvered, and even a sprinkling of sunlight will cause
He's like a ball of light.
something
beacon.
close to blindness.
It's like a lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm a walking disco ball.
Yeah.
So should we put a blanket over York? Might
The
set
third
something
gate
on
look to
fire.
the east.
Has anyone got a grey cloak that we can throw over it?
Yeah.
Trip him up, throw him in the mud, roll him around.
Come on, give him a use the lance as a
It's
stick that you
impossible
can
for you to get
tend.
me dirty. Pretend I'm Gandalf.
Yeah.
It's getting off the white now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am York. the
So
White.
I'm not attempting stealth. I'm just walking.
We all should have
I just
kneeled
walk
when
in
we
and
first
shine
saw him.
This is a giant tower on a huge slab of earth as it's been ripped out of the ground. So you're within about say 50 feet from the edge, and you can see it's 30 feet above you to the ground level of this tower, based on that artwork you saw, and circling around the bottom are all these kinds of boulders and rocks and huge slabs of dirt and earth. Some of them rotate just like asteroids, it's just floating and stuff. And the tower itself is slowly rotating. It's not going forward or backwards, it's just slowly rotating in the air. Now, if you wanted to, you could.
Super
take a
Mario
chance
this
and-
shit.
Exactly. But
That's from my
if
head.
there's another way, you can do that as well.
Biz just like waves his hand, and like this silvery ethereal mage hand appears. He's like, I can just send up a grappling hook on a rope if you want.
Yeah, Shannon's up for that. She likes climbing up ropes. Mine's her being back on a
Nice.
ship. Shannon's enthusiastic, yeah. She's like, yeah, do it.
It means we're not having to bound from rock to rock.
Mhm.
If,
How about Fid? Do you think you could make a grappling hook hit one of the floating bits of ground that looks like it could take us all, and see if we can pull it down to us, and then like launch
That's a good
it
idea.
upwards?
Like a little elevator.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, I could just put the rope to the bottom layer and we know it's secure.
Just think it's something be more fun. That's all. But go ahead.
You need to conserve energy, Flynn. That's not a good way of conserving energy.
Yeah, I think fun is all well and good, but at the moment, we should try and get there unscathed.
Okay, I've got
Send the rope up.
and a grappling hook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a silken rope which I'll give you because I think that
Ooh,
gives you pluses to your climbing skill.
Fancy.
Oh, nice.
And he just like controls the hand, and it just takes the grappling hook up, manages to hopefully hook it onto something, and then we'll let you guys test the rope.
Whilst he does that, I'm going to Super Mario that shit.
Oh.
In case anybody gets any difficulty climbing the rope, I can be at the top pulling you up.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
Okay.
And I
So-
assume we're not floating, like it's a full strength pull to go up this rope, right?
Well,
Yeah,
that'll be the other thing that I can do as well. Make sure it's strong
So,
enough.
whatever this anti-gravity thing is, it's not affecting you.
Okay.
It's only affecting this earth.
Mhm.
It's not
and the
within an
towers.
area, and we walk into that area. It's
No.
only affecting these rocks.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the
So
rocks.
the note on the drawing said that it was still affected by latent magic. So I guess there's just the bones of the dragons are still
Mhm.
dotted around inside the ground that's doing it.
Okay. All right, let's roll.
Right, who wants to go first?
So if I Super Mario it, athletics check, how many? do you want me
Athletics
to-
check. It's DC 14.
Okay, how many?
And this
How many
will
do you
give
need me to make?
Well, it's 30 foot, and you at this rate you can do 10 feet at a time.
Right, first one's 24.
Okay.
Second one's a natural 20.
Yeah. Boing, boing,
Third one is 18.
boing.
Excuse me.
Boing, boing, boing.
Any and 2 more to get up to 50 feet. 50 feet would be.
So
the-
Well,
if you-
that's it. You're 30. You're 30 feet. You're there.
Okay, right. Well, I'll walk over and grab the rope that Fizz has sent up with a mage hand,
Yep.
and I will anchor myself and hold the end of it. I will put the grappling hook on something as well, so that if I drop it, it doesn't go anywhere. But I will hold the rope with the grappling hook.
Okay.
And
I'm
then,
gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna interrupt you. So as you reach the top and pull yourself up and over, you see the grappling hook in the distance. I don't know how far. Maybe 80 feet. So at the base of this tower, you can see a huge door. Standing outside the door are 4 draconians,
Great.
Okay.
and they look
Oh no.
kind of silvery.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So these,
Hmm.
if
They're
you
ready.
don't know, these are. I'll share these out actually because it's the steel edition of Beadle Grimm. So not only do you get this lovely map that we have on screen that you saw, but also these wicked encounter cards. Wicked, which looks like this. You
Yeah.
see 4 of these guys, and they are large. They are
Yeah.
huge.
And those encounter cards, we got like backsides with all the stats and everything.
Oh yes.
Should show that
Have-
again.
Have
So-
they seen me?
Yeah, hold it just right there so I can see their weaknesses.
Let me make it big again. Hold on. Have they seen me? Do I think?
They have. You don't think they have?
Okay.
We'll play it like that.
hopefully shiny armor has blinded them. I just think
Yeah.
it's like
Well, Disco Ball Jorg is. Bro,
I will take a knee to try and reduce my my visual footprint
Take a knee.
and grab the rope with both hands on the ground. But I will look in their direction. So if they start to react to anything, then I will have a chance to take an action rather than be caught by surprise.
Right, I'll scramble up the rope first.
actually Shilling goes, Flynn, stop. I want to go first. And she wants you to like like in competitive cheer when they lift the person up and throw him in the air. She wants you to do that. So she can grab onto
Yeah.
the rope and climb up.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll make a what would it be, Dave? Athletics check for strength, yeah, to
Yeah.
toss her up in the air as hard as I can.
Yeah, we'll stick with the 14.
Right, that is 27.
I've literally just gone past the platform.
You do that thing in the playground. Take an arm and a leg, and you spin around and round and round, up and down, and then you go. Wah!
She almost get to the top before she's got to grab the rope.
Yeah. It's like in the old Carry On films. They replace it with like a mannequin. They're just spinning in the air.
Yeah, and the limbs are going like that.
Yeah.
She
Right.
lands gracefully on the platform.
Well, all you've got to do is catch it. So if you're, he's not going to throw you all the way to the top. He's throwing you to
Okay.
the rope.
Oh
I
yeah, of
think
course.
with a lot of strength, that's a bit much.
So you got to catch it.
Do I
You
need
got to
to-
catch the rope.
So what do I roll for catching the rope?
Let's do a simple dexterity check of 14.
Okay. Oh, that's I thought. Good score for that. That is a 14.
Whoa.
Close. It was
Yeah,
close.
as you sail up through there, you like realize I'm not gonna reach it, and then you just reach it with your fingertips. Manage to get one
I have
hand
a high dex.
onto this rope.
Just made that. It was a bad roll.
Okay,
You're right,
and you can-
Shilling.
Just nearly. It nearly sprained my
Scramble
wrist,
up.
but it's fine.
I will stand at the bottom and pull the rope taut to make it easier for her to climb up.
good idea.
Yeah, just like grab. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when
who's
she
next?
disappears over the edge, I'll say, "You guys want to go next, or do you want me to go?"
Yeah, Brom, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go?
Well, I can go. I'll walk up to the rope, and I'll start I'll pull out a very small length of a rope, and I'll sort of harness it around myself.
Oh,
and
I
then,
forgot.
lightly tie it to the rope where it's not tight, but if I was to fall, it would kind of catch me a little bit. That's what I'm trying to kind of create here, a little
Safety
harness almost.
Oh.
That I can shivvy
Grom,
up.
do you want me to throw you? I could throw you up there.
Grum isn't the best at athletics, so and then I'll start to climb.
Just don't look down, Grom. Don't look down, okay?
Okay. So this for you is athletics check. It's a strength check.
Yep.
DC 14.
And that would be a disadvantage for me.
Well, actually, you've tied yourself on, so
Okay.
I'll let it do it as a normal roll.
And the silk rope, I think, gives you some sort of bonus.
It gives you
doesn't
plus
it,
one.
too?
Gives you plus one.
Yeah.
Okay, well then my highest roll was a 14.
Okay, you're fine.
So it's
You
50.
kind of slip a few times, but oh, you thought this one through. This is good. Without tying
No, it's
yourself on, you realize you would have fallen.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. So you've done well. You've done well.
Good
Next.
thinking, Grom.
Like,
Fizz.
okay. 15.
Easy.
See at the top, your Flynn.
Yeah. Right. As soon as he's up there and I can see that he's not on the rope anymore, I'll start climbing. That is 16. Close.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so you all make it to the top. Well done. What I'm going to do is allow you to see the next map. Give me a sec while I just load this.
Can I just say, I assume York's going to silently point out the massive guards. Right, I'm going to spend the
You
next
all see
minute.
them, yeah.
I'm going to spend the next minute observing them with Know Your Enemy.
Nice.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you on the map is, if it's all loaded for you guys, you should be able to see it now.
Yes.
Yep.
Oop, not that one. This one.
So cool.
Oh no.
So there's
Oh,
the
hold
tower.
on.
There's the
Yeah,
tower.
see it.
There's the door. There's your draconians standing in front of you. And you can position yourselves in any order you wish. This is just the start of that area.
Oh, we're here.
And you can do whatever you want.
Right, so after a minute, Dave, basically that gives you've got to tell me one thing about them compared to myself. And it can be their strength, their dexterity, their constitution score, their armor class, or their current hit points.
Okay, so these things are big. Like, they're not medium-sized creatures, they are large creatures. You can see that they carry two very nasty-looking serrated swords. And they are packed full of muscle. So they are strong.
Right, you've got to tell me one specific thing about them.
Their strength is 18.
Okay, so they look like they're built. They don't just look it; they know.
They are.
I'll tell you something else as well. So not only are they going to be, they're holding two swords, so they can obviously use two swords, but you can also see all four of them, their tails swishing in the back. And again, this thing is solid muscle. So two swords and a tail is probably more likely to what you're going to see, and heavily armored. Not just their own skin, but these guys are wearing plate mail.
Right. I say to the guys, guys, I've been studying these four dragonals for draconic people for a couple of minutes now. They don't just look the part; they are the part. You can tell. Obviously, you can tell this as well that they're going to be able to attack us with two weapons, but also what we might not realise is their tails can be used as a weapon. Okay. So when you get into combat, if we get into combat, because I'm hoping that Fizz is going to come up with some excellent plan that involves magicking them away.
Well, you say that, and actually, I can do that. I can only really do it at one of them at a time, and it takes them a minute once they're gone to keep them gone. However, what do we remember about during my test? We fought a dragon of the same color, didn't we?
We did. That was a proper dragon, though, not one of these guys. But I know where you're going. Go on.
But do they have similar ancestry and abilities?
Could we make an educated guess on that one, Dave? Based on what we've witnessed?
Say again. How are you trying to find out if they're related?
Or if they have like a cold breath, for example.
I'm not going to tell you that, but I will tell you that they are, as best as you can tell, they do look like humanoid versions of silver dragons.
Yeah, good shout, Fizz.
If
Would
they
you know
share a
what
heritage.
type of creature they would be, like faith, fiend, anything like that?
Nope, you don't know.
Okay.
If they share the dragon's heritage, then the lance may work on them as well.
That's what I was thinking.
It's worth a
The
try.
lance, I think, is our best weapon if we do engage with them.
Right.
Okay,
I'll get on all fours. You get on my back, and we'll charge him.
I will.
According to the rules, it can be wielded as a weapon with reach because it's the same as a pike. So I don't have to be sat on a horse, which is a bonus.
Well, before we go charging in, do you want me to kick this off with some magic?
You got anything that could make us all giant like York used to be?
No, but I can throw a fireball in there.
I'll do it. Melt them.
I was about to say fireball. It's like a perfect situation.
Yeah, that slab, that toad-like wizard we found, I think I learned it from them, seeing them cast that bead that I counterspelled. I think it's quite a big radius. I think at least it will start something.
Hold on, have I still got anything? I'm just thinking that's a brilliant idea, Fizz. But it would be even better if we could somehow set up some sort of trap so that when they get hit by the fireball and then charge towards us, they then fall into some sort of trap, like whether that be, I don't know, oil. I've got some oil flasks left, but not many. I don't know if it'd be
I've
enough.
got a little bit after I set fire to that stable.
I can do multiple fireballs, don't you worry.
Yeah. How far away were they, Dave?
55.
Those squares that you see are 5 foot.
Oh, so not that far away then. Jeez.
Yeah.
So what's that?
I like the idea of throwing out the oil, then lighting it up as they're running towards us.
So what?
You have like a little wall.
What if you've got oil, hold your action, I cast fireball, I send out the bead at the same time you throw the oil.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, so they explode and then the remnants of the fireball set the oil on fire on them.
So it's like double.
So they get
I
continued.
think we've all
that'd be a
got
good
oil
start.
flasks, haven't we?
I know I have because I specifically picked some up before the campaign started.
Yeah, I always do.
2 left.
Oh, I've got, same. I think I've got 1 left because I've got to stick it off. So yeah, I've got 1.
Okay, that's the plan. You watch Fizz turn around so his back's to them, but his hand lights in a flame, and then he uses his other hand, and this red magic, this thread of red from the trim on his robe is pulled off, and then it almost acts like a shield that you've seen him cast before, as he condenses the fire on his other hand down until it becomes a tiny red hot glowing bead, and he's just holding it there between his 2 hands. And it's just ready for you guys to throw your oil.
Lock some oil.
Nice.
Go for it.
Right.
Cool.
All
right.
I think that 50 feet is quite far, but I don't know how far you can throw normally. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It's 20 foot.
It's 20 foot.
foot.
So we're going to have to charge forward and throw it, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then you let rip as we're charging.
Just
Yep.
keep your distance.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah, I mean, okay, what we'll do then is, unless we do it this way instead, we walk forward 10. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Remember, this is out of Dan's fat. It's
Just hold it.
Fistful of sweat.
seconds in game, isn't it? Yeah, unless we throw the oil on the floor in front, so that when they run over it on
And then use
fire,
range.
yeah, reduce range, yeah.
Right here.
Okay, let's do that. So we'll walk forward 10 feet so that we can effectively throw it 30 effectively, but 10 feet of walking, 20 feet of throwing. So me and Shilling will do that now.
Yeah. Go for it.
And then when you see throw it, then you count 5 Mississippis and let the fireball rip. Yeah.
He's just like 5 Mississippis.
Yeah. Right, do it.
The power of the sun in the palm of his hand.
Hold on, I've got to zoom into the map to actually move my thing.
I know. I got lost where we were. I was like, I need to.
He's
see
literally
much
holding
more
an
in what I am.
infinity stone.
Do it. Right.
It's like, he's got any hands left.
Like you weren't ready for, and you start to sweat profusely. You're like,
He's holding the grenade. He's already pulled out the pin. He's like, what?
That's okay, as long as he doesn't let go of the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so we've moved forward, I think, haven't we, Shilling?
Yeah.
Is that 10
Yeah.
feet?
I'll move forward.
And then we throw
Hold on.
it 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it'll land
It's that
about...
here.
Oh, I've not got my pointer on.
Just
Well,
use
hell,
your right
right
mouse
up
button.
Right,
somewhere
right.
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's clever. Right, that's fun. Good to know.
Yeah, go. Fizz,
Yeah.
go.
Go.
5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. So I'm basically going to put it here so that it gets everything. But what you see is in this moment, the red shield that's containing it, he disperses it with one hand, and it's almost like this tiny little bead flickers out of existence nearly. So it's just a tiny little ember, and he just goes and blows it, and this ember just flits and floats towards them. But like it seems really slow, but it's actually quite fast. As it then goes out and where they are, and then whoosh, this
Nice.
fireball erupts.
Love it.
As the explosion takes effect, I will go Mega York.
That is a level 4 fireball. Dave,
Yeah.
I need them all to make, please, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Damn, I should have asked what their dexterity
so-
was.
Well, it's pretty poor.
Oh.
There's,
Oh, yeah, it would
there's
be, wouldn't
no
it? 'Cause they're
bonuses
very
on this
clunky.
at all. Right, so I've got a 17 on A. B got a 6.
Yes.
C got a 4. And D got a 7.
On
Melted.
top of this, I would like to silvery bulbs the first one, please.
Nice.
Do it again. I'm going to change my dice as well because that was a.
Oh, no.
Fucking hell!
Full effect.
I got a 6.
Cool.
Hey!
So he's spread out, it blows up. Seems like one of them like look like they see it beforehand, and he's like, no. And those silver barbs just come out and like just pin them in place for a second, as they are all going to take 9d6 damage.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
Might not have needed the backup.
Oh, it looks all right. Oh, it's not that great. 26 points of fire damage, and then as like the fireball comes back into the middle, this magic fire, he pulls the silvery barbs back, and he just looks at York, who's gone mega, and he just flings them out towards him like little blades that then start to like whir around York. You have advantage on your next attack roll or saving throw or ability check.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And with
Well
that,
done.
I take off a charging run across the field towards them.
And with that, you can all roll your initiative, please. Remember to add it
First
to
time for
the
initiative
table.
in ages.
Add it to the table. Right, it's 26 points of damage boom, as this fireball explodes.
Oh, no. Why am I not there? Oh, there we go.
I'm popping
Oh.
them in.
Yeah, I thought I got it
It's all
wrong.
right. Steve's popping him in, guys. Calm down.
Steve.
Grom got
There you go. You should all be
220.
there now.
He's blessed.
220, Grom. Shit.
Yeah, we're not playing Pathfinder.
I get that one.
Yeah.
Fizz got 0.5.
Oh,
What's going on?
Laser action.
220. Initiative of 220. 680 points of damage.
Did you roll a
Is
20 for
everybody
initiative?
ready?
Pardon?
I rolled a crit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these Beadle
have
and
a
Grimm
feat.
dice. Crit right out of the bat. You know? Perfect. You know what I'm
The one
saying?
thing you do get, you do get a lot of D20s. So I'm gonna swap.
I just
mine
rolled
out.
it again and got
That-
another D20.
That
I'm
that
like,
game
what's
master
this
set is cursed. That game master set is cursed because I've got that one. I use that for the Abomination Vaults game, and bad.
See, when I first got them and I've been using them, they've been great. In game,
Yeah, they suck hard. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna
You
bring
need
out my,
Dragonborn Industries
other
dice. Waited.
Exactly,
Your
yes.
pleasure.
Right, so who's up first? Shilling with 24.
Okay, right.
What are you
Shilling.
gonna do?
Well, she doesn't really want to get burnt yet, so she's going to fire off her short bow to warm up, and she's going to aim for Draconian Bee.
Yep.
So let's give this a whirl. Ooh, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Nice.
And
It's a good start. Here we go.
Merry winter solstice.
7 points of damage. I'm just checking my rules for sneak attack because I know it's different. I think so. If I'm next to like an ally, I think I still get it, so I don't need advantage. So I'm not sure. So I do this. Oh, if the target is in 5 feet of it, no, that's fine. So I don't get it.
Right, so how much damage?
Just 7.
Okie dokie. Boom. So as they're reeling from the fire, you can see they're any flames that stuck to them from the fireball, they're just patting themselves down, and then one gets hit with an arrow. You now have their full attention for everything. Right. Who's next? Grom.
Grom. So, I'm going to move up a little bit. Obviously, staying out of the oil. And I'll step up and look at all 4 of them. And I'll just clench my fist and start shaking like this up from the ground. And you'll see like this blue aura that will surround all 4 of their feet. And it almost like crystallizes as it comes up out of the ground. And I will hit them all 4 with Bane.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll do that at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh,
And I need a charisma saving check on all 4.
Charisma.
Yep.
Are they charismatic?
Charisma.
Not very charismatic guys, are they?
Are they personable?
No, they're not. They're not. They're very. If you didn't even try talking to them, you just went in. And just,
Do they
Yeah,
have
that's true. Probably
okay,
could have
so
charmed my
A
way in.
got a 7.
Fail.
B got an 8.
Fail.
C got an 8.
Fail.
And D got a nat 1. We're definitely changing these
Fail.
dice.
Okay. Super fail. All right. All 4 of them.
Super fail.
That's worked out perfectly for us. Crew, go forward. All 4 of them, every time they attack or they try to do a saving throw, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number from it.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's good. I like that. Well done. Nice one.
I will
Steve,
have
my
a D4
last
on
one.
now.
Yeah.
So let's make sure we remind.
Okay.
Especially when they swing them big swords.
We're going to swing that sword. Right. Now my turn. So with
I
the-
think you'll find it isn't your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
You've
He
moved it on.
skipped
You've
your-
moved it
Yeah.
on.
I
there
put my
is
initiative
a
in.
disagreement in the
It
ranks.
wasn't
on in.
0.9 or whatever you said. It was what? It was 19.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move forwards to there. Excuse me. And I will reach down to my scabbard and I will pull out my dancing sword and I will shout the command word. And the sword will fly across the battlefield to attack Draconian Sea.
You will shout the safe word.
That's 26 to hit.
What if the
Oh,
safe
no,
words
no.
don't stop?
And it's 11 points of damage.
Oh,
11 to C, yeah?
11 to see. And I will stand there and bang the dragon lance upon my shield and look in their direction. You know, do the old Aquaman, "Far, far, far," and just point it in their direction and say, "Fight me."
York's come back with a sore throat.
Yeah.
York, your voice
It's
has
because
got
he
raised.
went out for once in a year and came back ill. That's what it was.
Right.
What did you do for that armor?
You don't want to know.
Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boom.
Oh no, they're on the move.
Spit on that thing.
Oh, trample on that sword.
Here we go.
That one there, Dave. He's crossed the threshold of the oil. B, I think it is.
Yes. Did the oil set on fire?
Well, that's up to you, I guess.
Are they on
No,
fire?
Are they on fire?
They've been padding out the fire, and then they were getting hit
Are their
with
feet
the...
on fire?
Their feet are not on fire. So no.
If it
doesn't-
didn't set on fire, does it make them have to do a dexterity saving throw because the ground's slippy?
Yep. Let's do that. So I'll do the two in the middle. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, interestingly enough, the two in the middle aren't quite there. They'd have to go one space forward.
Yeah.
Although saying that, I
They're
don't know
okay.
what the splash radius is for the oil.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think. Should be 5.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't even
little
think it was
fast.
on that one.
Puddles.
Uh,
I think I had like a 15-foot splash radius.
yeah,
Oh,
it
really?
doesn't
That
actually
much?
say. No, it doesn't say. So it's going to be
Make it
DM's
our own.
discretion.
Yeah, DM.
I think it's
Yeah.
just 5 foot square or something, but
Probably 5.
It's normally a 5-foot square, because I've been using flasks of oil as well. In another game, which I quite like. So, let's see who is the closest. So, Draconian B is going to attack Grom. Now, these Draconians get 3 attacks, basically. You get 2 with the swords and 1 with the tail.
I told you guys, I told you.
You tell tales all the time.
So that's a 19 on the first
you
hit, Grom.
didn't.
I'm going to use warding flare. So you have to roll disadvantage.
Okay. Zoom. That is a 17.
Miss.
Okay, well done.
Good.
So let's try that again. That is over 20.
That's a hit.
I'll use runic shield, so you roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
We're killing it with this. I love the fact that we're all like, fuck
And
you,
it's-
roll with disadvantage.
Dave's going to get pissed off in a
that is a 15. We could be here for a while. That is
Get
a
tied up
15.
in lots of like
Yeah, miss.
things.
Missed.
Yeah.
Missed? Okay.
Yeah.
And then the tail, you see this hulking thing of muscle zoom, as it tries to... I've got that 20 finally. As it slams down and hits you.
That tail.
So, this
Sorry,
is
dude, I
8.
went early.
This is 8 damage.
Okay.
And a DC 14 strength saving throw from you. If you fail, this thing will slap you into the ground.
Okay.
And you will be prone.
So
Is it a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw 14.
Okay. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's get this.
Resist the slap.
Come on, Grom, you got this.
It's a 10.
Oh,
It's a fail. So everyone, you see Grom. He manages to dodge out the way. He's not getting hurt by these swords as each cleft is coming in, but this tail, like a backhand, comes over the top and slaps. 1 minute he's standing there, the next minute, boom, he's gone. You see a plume of dirt and dust come up off of his body.
And I'm
So
prone.
you're prone on the ground. You
Okay.
only took 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Yep. Okay. All right.
At least
got-
I think we stopped the heavy damage.
Yeah. You got. You just took a slap. Yorg, that is
Yep.
Draconian C,
Yep.
is attacking you. Same thing. I'm going to get 2 attacks with the swords. I got a nat 1 and a 15.
They're both misses.
Then we're going to say, yeah. So let's say he goes to hit you. It comes off your armor. He loses a sword.
Okay.
Okay? Comes out of his
Fortuitous.
hand. The tail, he whips around. Going to give you a butt attack. This is 21.
Is a miss.
Oh,
Outrageous.
but no effect. That is my go.
The nat 20 wouldn't have mattered, but just so we remember, you've got to take D4 off your attacks as well.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Remind
That's
me.
what
You've got to remind
it is.
me.
I wondered why. I was like, that's a lot. Yeah, -4.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Hawk, you're up.
Yeah, I charge into. I think it's B. Round here, and I am going to jump at his head with my sword and
Nice.
attempt to stab him in the head with the rapier and somersault over to the other side of him.
Yep.
So I'm guessing first make a acrobatics check to see if I can do the actual maneuver and then an
Go for
attack. Is that correct? Something like
Correct. Yes, please.
that? Right. Oh, that's not bad at all because I get +9 to acrobatics. That is 22 for the acrobatics.
Yep.
And I shall make an attack roll.
You see everyone else's hold up card. It says 10.
I was
Does
thinking like six.
Does a 22 hit him?
Yes, easy.
That was just to rub it in a little bit. That was rolling a 12 on the dice. I get +10 to hit now.
These guys are big and they're quite brutish. But yeah, they're big targets to hit. No matter whether they've got armor on or not. They're big targets. They're hard to miss.
Right, so I flip over him, stab him through the let's say through the trapezius muscle on his neck.
Yep.
Land on the other side, and then I will roll damage for that first because otherwise I'm gonna forget it. That is 11 damage, and then as I land, I come round with my hand axe and chop at his left side. I'm guessing because he's facing Grom.
Yep, he's facing
I
Grom.
think.
Yep.
And I shall attack with that one. And does a 21 hit?
Oh, yes. Basically, it's a 16 to hit.
Okay, and that is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll stab him again with the rapier as well.
Okay. He's looking
Like
pretty
it-
rough.
And it's a nat 20. So does a 30 hit?
Yeah, you're gonna kill him.
Well, I
So-
love this dice. I love it.
So we are back after possibly a couple of months. This is your first kill as on our return. How do you want to do it?
Just so you know, that was 12 damage plus the. Is it double damage or is it just double the dice damage?
Double damage.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna
24.
change that in the next game. But in Dragonlance, we've been doing double damage, so we're still double.
All right, nice one. No, I'm used to both ways anyway. So Flint flipped over him, stabbed him through the trapezius muscle, just like in Troy when Achilles did it to that guy, and landed on the other side, came around with the axe, slashed him, and then followed through with the rapier to stab him straight through the ribs and out the other side.
Nice.
And then slid him off and like that.
You see him. So the Draconian, as you've done all this damage to him, you've sent him to the side. And it's almost like he hasn't moved. He's just kind of standing there, and then he begins to crumble. His skin just cracks like stone, and his whole body crumbles down into dust. And as the plume of dust...
Yeah, reaction backflip out of the way.
Yeah.
10 or 20 feet away.
You see, Grom, you see this. You see...
Hold your breath, Grom!
An image, a spectral image come up and form out of this dust. And it's the image of Flynn standing there before you. And then he screams and his jaw extends. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please? It's 14.
Oh, that's lucky, Grom.
Okay.
Love me rum.
What'd you say the saving throw was?
14.
Okay. I just got 14.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was a low roll too, but I've got a huge wisdom modifier, so.
Okay.
Yep.
So all you see in its place is now a weird spectral image of Hawk screaming, silently screaming. So, who's next?
Just out of interest,
Please.
Dave, when I land back on my feet after back flipping away, do I see that as well?
How far do you go away?
About 10 feet,
So
15
you got
feet.
to move your token on the map for me.
Yeah.
Remember, you've somersaulted over.
Yeah, I've gone over that side and then I've gone about here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, actually, that's probably too far. About there.
Okay. Then you're going to have to give me a wisdom saving throw as well.
Wisdom. Oh, did you say it was 14? Please say it was 14.
Yes.
Yeah,
was,
okay,
yeah.
I got 14.
Okay.
13
You turn
plus
back
1.
and you see Grom staring at a spectral version of yourself, and you see like the eyes sink in their head and the jaw extend and his tongue come out. Yeah, it's quite a horrifying visage. Basically, what happens with these particular ones, these are called Civacs, Civac Draconian. As you remembered from the previous Draconians, when they die, something terrible happens. Each of their bodies does things in different ways when they die. And this is what these ones go. They turn to dust, and whatever killed them turns up as this weird spectral form.
I say, Grom, it's me on any given Friday night. Look.
And I'm just like frozen, like staring at it, like laying on the ground.
Right, so that was B. B is no more. Okay.
Oh no, there's one more left.
Fizz.
Okay. And that was this one here, yeah? That they're both round that's
Correct.
turned in. Okay. Fizz is going to go his movement speed of 25 feet, which is going to take him to about there, which he just starts bucking it. And then will, with benign transposition on the Cagnosti Shroud, as he's running, he almost like pulls some of the leaves from it, throws them forward, and they turn into like a little dust devil that's got leaves in them. He runs into it, and then it disappears, and he reappears in this square here.
Yep.
So not too far, but just enough so he can get a bit of extra movement. As he does so, he comes out. He's pulling the staff from his back, and as he does, it's like lightning crackling up it. And then he just points it towards them, and I need I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. Yep, dexterity saving throw from this guy, and this guy as an 100-foot line.
Let's do all three.
That's a big one, Fizz.
Dexterity.
Yes, please.
I got a 7, a 12, and a 14.
All fail, and they are going to take 96 worth of lightning damage.
Go for it.
We said
You said
96.
96.
I thought you said
Yeah.
96 as well.
That's,
Wow.
hell, that's good.
That's better than your
Jesus,
fireball.
why didn't we open with that?
Yeah, like
as he just with this staff, and then holds it behind him. His like now long hair and beard, like behind him. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my go.
How much damage?
32 lightning.
Right, hold on.
32.
Oh, and I
Boom. 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 Okay.
and then I got a question.
Go ahead.
These guys all have Bane on them, but it's concentration. Did I lose that concentration when I fell down on the ground?
You have to make a roll, don't you? So
Yeah, you got to make a
it's a
concentration
DC
check.
10 con save plus half the damage you take, so it'd be 14 con save.
All right, let me make that then.
Go for it.
Failed it. God, these dice suck.
ah,
So the bane was lifted.
It's
that's
not
fine.
a good advert for those dice.
But so Fizz, I love that move. That was absolutely fantastic move. Yorg, you see the draconian in front of you crumble down to dust as this lightning comes straight through them. It doesn't even have time to blink. It just crumbles to dust, and a mini spectral fizz comes out of the ground, out of this dust.
oh,
Like
shout, don't look at it, don't look at it.
eyeballs popping.
Plushy.
Yeah. Can you do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Well, clearly I don't have to because that's not scary at all, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, things could be scary.
a mini fizz. Like,
Mini
Fizz
fizz.
is going. Ah!
Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes, please.
This is
14.
not going to go well.
Come on.
Not using those dice.
11.
Yeah, use your beadle.
Oh,
Oh,
I have no bonus to wisdom saving throws.
Remember your silvery barbs. You've still got
I
that.
will remember my Sylvie Barbs and roll it again, but it's going to be no different. Yeah, it's a 4 that time. So
oh!
Use it better.
don't be so goddamn scary.
It's your soul.
Okay,
So
you.
no, I failed.
Okay, so basically you are now frightened. You have disadvantage on all your ability checks, attack rolls. Now everybody, the other two draconians as well. All three of them. You killed 3 of them.
Oh shit.
So all 3 of them
Oh, really?
die, and you just get mini fizz, mini fizz, mini fizz, ah! and weirdly it affects all of you. You just see Fizz, his eyes like burst or pop or sunk in, his jaw extends, and it's just like the whole. Some of you, you can only see like I would say Yorg, you only Hawk, you only see the backs of these ones. But it's like the scene from Beetlejuice when you only see the back of Beetlejuice's head and it goes. That's all you see. And then combat is over. Well done.
They're not mine. They're not mine. I know I usually conjure images, but they're not mine.
Are they still on the field? Or do
They
go
are.
after one
They're
round?
done. They're done. So the ghosts, the mini fizzes, and the mini the hawk, they hang around for a minute and then they dissipate.
Okay. So
the effect is
the
done.
So the theory's gone now as well. Then.
The fear's gone.
Okay.
Did
and there's-
everything on them crumble, Dave, or did they leave like anything
They're-
there?
Their bodies crumble, but their swords and their armor and that is not part of their physical being. So yeah, they lose their stuff, but they're not carrying any gold or anything like that.
No, I was wondering if their swords were any good. That was all.
It is a serrated longsword, I believe.
Oh.
Could I have a look at the image again, please, to see what that armor looks like for aesthetic, steely reasons?
Yep.
Is any of it good, Fizz?
Right, to be magical.
Yeah, or like special in any way.
Um,
I don't know the ways of magic.
it would take me 10 minutes to find out, but it depends if you guys want to get a move on or if you want me to sit here. And
Don't worry about it.
We'll just sketch it.
yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't think there's anything here I can pry off but my collectibles, but I mean, you guys are always in need of swords and weapons, and they look pretty nasty.
Pretty
Yep.
nasty.
You see Grom, I'm on my back, like, come on, is anyone going to help me up?
I'll go over and help Groma.
Grab your arm and stand up. Well, I took a pretty heavy hit there. Woo.
I thought you just ducked Grom. It looked like a defensive maneuver for me.
Well, it was, but then I fell. I'm just going to walk away.
I'm going to head to the door, which I guess they were guarding because they were stood outside of it.
And the door.
I'll stand back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna hang back.
Spiky tower, Dave. Is this a spiky tower?
It's all yes. It's a spiky tower on this one. It doesn't quite match up with the provided artwork, but yeah, it's a mix of the artwork and what you see here.
Righto.
Again, I love the artwork so much. So there you go. There's the tower.
Oh, we forgot to check to see if they had a key for the door on them.
Well, they would have left that
I
behind.
checked to see if the door is locked.
Okay, so as you open the door and step inside, York.
Yes.
I'll follow.
Okay, what?
Inside, you find 16 more silver dragons.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Flynn's just fucking the door.
Yeah.
So inside,
Flynn seems to have gone through the wall.
I'll read out the description first, and then I'll remove the fog of war. So, inside, murals of idyllic life in the Flying City adorn the grand foyer's grey stone walls. One on the west wall depicts a handsome, long-haired man in flowing robes, and he's radiating sort of golden light out of him. There are fountains. This is a great word. Fountains that burble. Not bubble, but burble. Fountains burble to the north and south. And on the east wall, it holds a single door. The east wall holds a single door to the north, and there is a double door to the south. Now, let me remove the fog of war for you.
Is the long-haired gentleman the king priest that we saw?
Correct.
Yeah, do we recognise him?
It is. It is the same person you saw in the weird dream training sequence. So, that's what you see in the room. But also, so you see a draconian by the door.
Damn it.
Cooking.
Oh,
Come on, you haven't seen
What?
it. Come on. Yeah. So as you
Surprise!
enter the room,
I like the way that we got in there. We were like way into the room before these things popped up.
So I stepped over the threshold, and all the rest of you went, "Oh fuck it, I'm just going to go right in."
Yeah.
I gotta have a look at this place.
Why mine they invested on the outside, not the inside? I was like, it's fine. There's nothing there.
so you see Grom as you kind of look around, and then suddenly you realise that standing next to you is it's not a statue. This is a huge, a large, what appears to be a bone devil. Now this thing looks like that. Look at that. That
Looks friendly.
That looks absolutely gorgeous. And you being a dwarf, it looks even bigger. These huge hands are looming over you. And also in the other side of the room, you see one of these. This is a Bozak draconian.
Oh, great.
Are they like taxidermy people alive? No.
It's got a little belly on him.
And the draconian turns around and sees you all as you all enter the room.
Oh,
You. What is your business here? Why are you here?
We're here to take names and drink milk, and I'm all out of
What?
milk.
That makes no sense.
Is he talking in common or draconic?
He's talking in common.
He's talking
Okay.
in common. Should we bluff this one or?
try and
I'm waiting
yeah.
for you to act as I start to walk closer.
Yeah. Business hands just turn into fire.
Okay, I'll start talking in draconic at him and saying, "Oh, you fool! We've been sent by Lord Soft to take over." And I
Lord
walk
Soft
towards
has
him
no
slowly.
regency here. We serve
Well,
Baratheon. Gorefrost! Attack them!
He said he talked to Baratheon
Stop them
about it.
getting
And
any
we were to
further.
take over the tower.
When it's over, stop.
And we're
So as,
Just stop.
yeah,
is it initiative?
Yep.
Shiv,
Okay.
There's one better this time.
I've got to say,
better than last time.
Let's roll.
Not great.
Oh.
Higher.
So that is +1.
I'm right on top of that bone thing.
Yeah, it's done.
That's what she said.
In all fairness, mechanically, cleric being the one next to a devil, yeah, I think you're going to be all right.
Is it undead? I've never seen one before. No, yeah, it's just magical, isn't it? I bet.
well, it's a devil, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a theme.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
maybe.
know if it's undead.
Right,
Mechanically.
everybody ready?
What? You haven't
Yes.
got dispersed devil?
Disperse devil. Dispatch the devil.
There we go. Right. Let's have a zoom in here so you can see everything that's going on. Right, Hawk, you are first.
No, I'm not, am I? I thought I wasn't. Oh, damn, I am. Okay, I will carry on nonchalantly walking towards him and whip out my weapons just as I stand in front of him and say, "You're dead!" And then I shall attack him.
Go for it.
Does he go, "Oh!"
Right.
Rapier. Oh, this dice keeps rolling 12s. Does a 22 hit him?
22 does indeed hit.
Oh, that's
Right, I shall do attacks then damage because otherwise it's going to get really dodgy. A 22 again? No, 21, 22? Yeah, no, there's one less for that one. 21, yeah.
20,
That's with the
21
axe.
or 22 hits.
Yeah. And 19.
19 hits.
All right, so that's 2d8, which is 7 plus 5. Someone write this down. 7
It's 12.
plus 5
12,
plus 6
18,
plus 12
30,
plus 5.
35.
35 damage on him, Dave. As he gets stabbed, slashed, stabbed. In some sort of quick motion that you can hardly even see.
Okay. That hurts him quite badly. Yorg, you're up.
Okay, so I reach down to my scabbard again and whip out the dancing sword once more, and it will fly across the room in the direction of the Bone Devil to give Grom some support. So I will take an attack using my bonus action against that. That is a 25 to hit.
Ooh. Yep.
Nice.
And you take 9 points of damage from the
Nine
dancing sword. And my attacks, I will reach forwards using the reach of the Dragonlance and stab the dragon thing in front of me. So the question is, the Draconian, do I get the bonuses from the Dragonlance for attacking the Draconian?
I'm gonna say yes because it's
Okay.
more fun that way.
So my first attack will simply be a gut stab straight to the torso. That hits 25.
Bloody
Yep.
hell.
Yep.
And
It's a bit
that will
overkill, but
be
yeah.
That will be 18 points of damage.
Okay. How do you want to kill it?
So I, with my second attack, pull the Dragonlance out from its guts and push forwards, but at an angle, so it goes up through his head, through the neck, and with a twist, I just break his spine off, and I pull the lance away, and there is a draconic head now at the end of the Dragonlance, which I will, with a flick of the wrist, flick into the corner of the room.
Right.
Did you step up to do that? Did you get in close, or was that just from the 10 foot away?
From the 10 foot away. I want to use the reach.
Right. So this
Reaction.
is Bozak. Go on, Ed. What are you going to do?
Reaction. Move out the way.
Go on, Ed. Move your token. Move your token.
Hold on. I've got to find the map. I've got so many screens open. Right.
Right. So immediately, as you rip its head off, its scales and flesh immediately shrivel away, and then its bones, it just explode. Now you are within 10 feet. Hawk managed to escape out of it by backflipping.
Yep.
It's a dexterity saving throw. It's a nice easy one. It's DC 10.
Which means it's a nice easy one. I'm a mountain.
York is not known for his.
He gets -10 on his roll.
16.
Yeah, you're fine. As
Nice.
the body of this Bozak Draconian explodes.
I just imagine that York just like brings up the shields and all his bones just ting, 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 like smash against it.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Now, as you do that, the Bone Devil backs up, takes a step back.
Oh. Interesting.
Orm no longer has any power over me. So I wish you no ill will. I am simply here to serve.
Who? So who?
So, you know,
I serve Balafian.
What will you do now?
I will sit here and wait and watch. If Balafian orders me to kill you, then I shall. But he gave that Bozak additional power over me. So for now, I thank you. I don't like being on a short leash.
GM question. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know that they're from a different plane of existence?
Go on then. Yep.
It's a low roll, but let's see what we've got in Arcana. Skills. Oh, okay. 16.
16 is fine. Yeah. You know that this is a bone devil. It's a devil. It comes from hell. It needs to be summoned, like any devil. It has to be summoned, and is kept under control by whoever summons it until the job is done.
Pardon my intrusion, or my, I know you said you want to watch, but you said you don't like to be on a short leash. How would you like to be off the leash altogether?
That depends if you have the power to face Balafian. If you can kill him, then the leash is gone.
If I were to banish you, you would go back to your home plane, wouldn't you?
I would be back within the hour, yes.
Oh, so you are tied to him, and even if I sent you back, you'd be back here.
I will return.
If we were to, this Robert Baratheon, if we if we were to defeat him and release you, how much do you know? Would you be able to help us out? Fizz is like trying to uncover like the bone pauldron on his like shoulder and stuff like that. What do you want?
That is not a easy question for me. I am someone who likes to make deals.
Where is this Balafian?
The priest Balafian is at the top of this very tower.
Want to come with us?
I'm afraid I am constrained to this particular room, unless Balafian orders it so.
What do you guys think?
There are particular devices on the upper levels of this tower which sting a little.
Oh, insider information.
Sting you or sting us?
Oh, they will most certainly melt the flesh from your bones. But
Good to know.
as you can see, I have no flesh.
Oh, how do we get past them?
So
Yeah.
you've been to these higher levels.
I will give you a command word, and it will turn them off. So to speak.
Ah,
Can I make an insight check to see if I believe if the command word is going to be the proper one? Or if he's tricking us?
I thought he was going to offer it in exchange for something like a
Yeah.
soul or something.
yeah. I was waiting for
What's the
soldiers to
trade?
come up.
You don't know.
Cool.
I see
Well,
you, little one. You are trying to size me up. I assure you, I don't lie. I don't need to.
Understand, we've been through a lot, and people who don't lie have lied to us. That, and if you don't mind, you are a devil, and unfortunately,
That is true.
not much experience with that. However, you haven't attacked us, and he like looks to the rest of you, and he's like, his like fiery hands have disappeared, and he's like, I mean, we can just carry on, I guess. What do you guys think?
Yeah, if he's got the command word, you
yeah.
know, we got no reason not to trust him. I mean, he didn't attack us.
Yeah.
Dare I say, given the benefit
He don't
of the
get
doubt,
nothing.
it's a very reckless thing, but I kind
What's
of
the
quite like-
catch? What do you want in return, devil?
If you can destroy Balafian, then I will be free.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to help us with that.
I am
Outside
here in
of
this room. I can give you help and advice if you wish. For example, the strange power which is above. Use the word Seteth. It's an old Istarian word. Say it out loud, and whatever power that is will be diminished.
That's
And it
amazing.
shouldn't
Thank you.
harm you.
How many
and he's
levels
like,
above?
There are 5 levels in the tower.
thank you. And he's like rummaging around in a satchel at the moment. He's like, I don't really know what to gift you. What do you like?
We're gifting him his freedom when we kill Balafian.
I know, but I just want to do something nice for him. Or her.
I like
Sorry.
rabbits.
Rabbits.
I ain't got a full rabbit, but you can have my lucky rabbits for if you like.
There is a lucky rabbit's foot.
Yeah,
weren't lucky for
it's
the rabbit.
guaranteed to bring you good luck.
And he holds down again. This is a large being, and it holds down its huge, big, long, extended, bony fingers. You can see it there, and
Tans.
just holds its hand out to you.
Yeah, I walk up and the lucky rabbit's foot is on like a leather thing, you know, like so you can tie it around your neck if you want, or tie it around your wrist. So I'll put it round one of his fingers and tie it on. I say, you're guaranteed good luck now, especially on a Friday night with the ladies.
And if that doesn't please you, then I've got this bell, and he'll like ting ting ting, takes out a bell and gives it to him, and then and I've also got a human skull.
No, I have no need of a human skull, but I will certainly take this bell. And again, he kind of his huge long fingers just take it and extend, and then just slowly bring it back. He's very methodical in his movements.
Why am I getting the icky, creepy feeling that you're giving him your token items from the beginning of the game, and he seems quite pleased about that? As if there's some sort of implied contract that we haven't realised yet.
No,
There's
my
a curiosity.
lucky rabbit's foot was just a standard lucky rabbit's foot off the table.
Right, okay.
I had a coin, remember?
Did you have a name?
My name is Goldfrost.
Goldfrost.
Like it. Goldfrost. Right.
Mhm.
When we kill your master and free you, we'll have to look you up again. Go out for a drink.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Now, mechanically, Dave, devil names. Once you know a devil's name, don't you gain control of them?
The Latvian already has control of me.
So we can't take.
Should you
He's
defeat
got
the
overriding control.
Latvian? Indeed. He is the one who summoned me. Until the contract is broken.
What's the contract?
He summoned me.
Oh,
That is the contract.
okay. I thought maybe you'd offered him power or something, but
Well, why wouldn't he
Latvian-
summon you as we go into combat with him? And now we're fighting you and him.
Yes, that is the risk that he
Yeah, that is
brings the devil
the gamble, the
upstairs.
gambit.
Can you be restrained in any way? I mean, it's in your
No.
benefit. We defeat him.
But if we get up there, he logically would think we've killed everything below. He would never think the devil's gonna, sort of let us off,
Unless he
is he?
spies to him in some weird way, like he just knows.
Yeah.
who's
I
you
don't
know.
think it's that. I think we're overthinking it a bit. Anyway, he's got the lucky rabbit's foot. He wouldn't turn against us now.
oh, and one last thing. Here's a candle, just because I kind of like you.
Thank you.
Like, Fizz opens the bag of bones and is like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I just big fan. Just gonna say, onwards and upwards, guys. Then I guess.
Yeah. Shirley looks at Fizz like,
That's pretty powerful magic. They're from a different plane of existence. That's really interesting. And we didn't have to fight them. Win-win.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at it.
Yeah. I really liked that. That was fun. Every day to school today. Oh, it's been taught me that.
oh, it's been God rest his soul.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess onwards and upwards.
let's go.
Okay, move to the double doors.
Okay.
And as I walk past the devil, because Grom's been very weary this entire time, I'll look up and just say, "Cross this devil, and Kiri's light will send you back to hell."
She's like, come on, don't wind him up.
I'm sure it will.
We're not checking that door.
Oh,
Oh,
by
there,
the boat.
there is a door over there.
There is a door over there, but I was going to the one furthest away from the big bone devil in case it decides to double cross us now rather than later.
You little fake.
And I was
Come
down
on.
this end of the map anyway.
Oh, that's
Do you know-
true, yeah.
Do you know what's through the door, friend?
Who's
Me!
going through?
As he steps through.
Never mind.
Well, I'll ask the bone devil if he knows what's behind the little door then.
Sorry, Flynn, what was you asking?
Bone devil, sir, what's behind this little door here that's next to you?
That will take you to the tower monitoring room, I believe.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll go back and tell Jorg, who's rushed off into the double-doored bit. So you better deal with him first.
You're gonna follow?
Okay, well, can I catch up? Can I shout at him through the door?
Yeah, if you want to. He's in there.
Oi, Jorg!
He hasn't come back out.
Bone bloke says there's a control room behind the other door.
He's not lying.
Okay.
Control of what?
Do we
Hope
not,
not.
do we not want to check that out first, just in case it's like stuff we can turn off?
Are you going to describe the room that I'm currently in?
I was going to, but then is Hawk coming in or not?
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I
yeah,
wanted
go
to
on,
say.
then we'll all go through. We've all
Yeah.
disappeared.
All go through. Everybody pile in.
Magic!
Hey, to be fair, there's a
Oh.
pillar there. You might have thought that there was another. Oh, I don't know.
Right there.
Oh, is that a little teleportation pad that could take us to
Yeah, is
the
that
top
like a
tower?
Which is
glyph
the
on the
Enterprise.
ground or?
Fizz
That's what it is.
will run up, not going onto it, and will.
Just in case.
Yeah. Can I do an Arcana check to begin with to see if I know what this is?
Yeah, hold on. Working on it. Right, let me describe the room first. So, you see two long consoles that jut from the walls of this room. They are covered in levers, coloured stones, and dull glass hemispheres. Etched into the floor between the two consoles is an elaborate symbol radiating an orange light.
This is so powerful. Whoa. Arcana check 21.
Arcana is fine. Also give me... No, that's fine. It's fine. You realise as you step up to it that this symbol on the floor, you realise that it's kind of like the aerial view of the tower and its exterior.
Whoa. Relays that to the party.
Okay.
So it's illusory.
Yes, kind of.
It's like a map.
Yeah. It's. Could you make the assumption that the controls or the consoles in here control how the city would move?
Ah, yes, that could be it.
Go and have a look. Pick a console and then do an Arcana check.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
Oh, it's better. 24.
Okay. There is to have this amount of control. So this is something which has illusory, or in another term, holographic. This monitor has buttons and levers to help you channel that magic. But the source of that magic is somewhere else in the tower. It's not here. So it's almost like it's piped or wired in. But this magic
Turn it on from somewhere
is
else.
active.
Wow.
As you're looking at the controls, it looks like you got some flashing. I'll make it simple. You got some flashing red lights, which seems to indicate that something may be malfunctioning. Something's not working as it should.
Guys, this obviously is showing us things around the tower, but do we have a go at prodding around, see if we can fix this? These flashing crystals seem to be indicating a fault.
Can you tell where the fault is?
Can I tell where the fault is?
No, but there are buttons and levers, and there are indicators of, let's say, power levels.
Oh.
So you kind of think, if I push the levers up, that might increase something. If I pull them back, it might decrease something.
Grom,
But
Go check
all the
the other
levers are in the push forward position.
Levitating.
Grom, check the other console and see if it's a dual purpose. Like, see if they're in the same positions, or if this is a like Shirley says, either levitating, or maybe this is some kind of arcane eye or something. Maybe it views the tower or transposes its position relative to.
Let's take a look. Shilling, what do you think?
Grom?
So if you both have a look, if you both want to do an Arcana
Yeah.
check.
Oh, I'm +2 for Arcana. That's weird. 7. I have no idea what that is.
That's a 12 total.
Okay, no, you both fail, unfortunately. You don't know what this thing does.
We have
Well, maybe we should try to make them equal. I mean, on our side, the levers are pushed all the way up, right?
Correct.
So they're both the same.
Fizz, your levers are all the way up.
Yeah.
Maybe if we simultaneously inch them down.
Yeah, that'd be good. We could land the city if we want to do that.
Have we got? Well, I guess it's only this bit. The city's already landed with speed.
Oh, sorry, the control bit of the city. Yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, have we got enough hands between us to cover all of the levers?
Is there just 4 of them? There are 2 on each side, or how many?
There's 4. So there's 4 on each platform. So 2 and 2, and then the other console has same thing again. 2 and 2.
So
Okay.
we've got enough hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just those 2 people each console, don't it?
And then if one person conducts us and counts us down, we can then all together.
Power down.
Maybe we all just come down about a quarter, and let's stop there and see.
do a test. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to?
Or just pull it down until the blinking red light goes up.
Yeah. Who wants to conduct the orchestra?
I'll put my hand on 2 of the levers. I got 2 of the levers.
Yeah, I'll watch the lights.
Guys, if this does anything to the tower, it's going to alert anyone else in the tower that we're fucking about with it.
We're flying it around.
Saves us climbing a load of stairs.
I mean,
Do
do
we
we want
not-
to put it down or do we want to do other stuff with it?
We don't want the element of surprise, no.
What if we could fly this to Calaman?
That's what I was thinking. Just fly away.
With
there anything that-
what's his face upstairs, the guy who summoned the devil.
Bring him to us.
Shake it around.
Well,
I can't believe I'm being the sensible. I can't believe I'm being the sensible one. I must have run out of grog.
well, Flynn, maybe the devil knows what these levers do.
Good shout.
Girlfriend? Girlfriend?
Shout for a door. Hello.
Devil.
What are these levers doing here?
My opinion on it is they've set the levers to these positions. We're trying to stop from whatever they're doing. So, I mean, element of surprise or not. I mean, we walked into the door. It's not like we're stealthy, is it? We walked into the door and they saw us. So, unless somebody wants to creep up the stairs and go into the room and try and surprise them, I don't think we have much of an element of surprise. So, for me, I think we stop what they've put into place and then move on.
And Dave, there's nothing that's like these levers don't have any like symbols or numbers or anything over them, right? They all look the same.
They all look the same. There is writing. So unless you know ancient Istarian, you're not gonna have any luck.
Devil does, doesn't he? So he mentioned it's an old Astarian word, the trip word.
You might not be able to read it.
Girlfriend? Girlfriend?
He can't come in here though, can he? He's been.
No,
he's
he's
been
changed that
trained
one
for-
room.
No, but if you open
We
the
draw the things, pencil and paper, and hand it to him. Is this getting too much now? Am I overthinking this.
Right, so I mean, out of character, we are in a race, aren't we, with whatever these lot are doing?
Yeah.
I am a bit antsy about.
Keeping the pace.
Let's just pull the levers. Let's just notch him down a little bit altogether.
Just do it. Don't even see. Yanking.
I hold
Right.
on to something.
Right,
so
three.
Put your tokens in position.
Who's all pulling the levers?
You need 2
Right,
people
so
on
little
each
countdown.
console.
Me and Fizz on one side, and you and
Right,
Shilling on the
Shilling.
other.
She's
I'll
a
do it.
conductor.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
Right, we're ready.
So
Right, Hawk,
Shilling,
take it.
Shilling, come and do it with me, and Fizz, you can be the conductor because you can keep an eye on the lights.
Trust me. Okay, right, we'll swap. Good shout. So I have no idea what the lights do. Hello.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Grapes.
Done.
So immediately as you start to pull the levers down, Fizz, you notice that the orange glowing outline of the building starts to turn to red. And all of you feel the building drop. You get that sinking feeling. And the entire tower plummets 10 feet. Zoom. And then on the consoles, these green lights appear. And there's a warning noise. And like the failsafe kicks in, which stops the island falling into the ground. After a while, the red illusionary outline that's in the middle of the floor slowly brings itself back to the normal orange colour.
Is it floated back up? Could we feel that?
It doesn't go back up. It drops 10
Okay,
feet.
it's just steadied
And this is
itself
like,
and recalibrated.
Do we bring it
And
down
after
again?
after that, the consoles blank out.
Damn it.
Like power out.
Power out.
They're dead.
So we broke.
On
it.
with the numbers, I guess.
On the plus
That's
side,
probably
we
when
need
the
to
failsafe kicked in.
keep S to the bottom.
It's probably done so out of game. It's probably done something like taken away controls from there and rerouted them or something.
Either way, I guess we have to travel up the tower. I guess there's no getting away from it.
The only way is up.
That's right. Five level.
I was waiting for someone to finish that then.
I go through the door.
Oh,
The door,
there's-
just to make it easier for you.
We're all going to fit in there.
Still covered.
through the door.
We're all just bumping into each other.
Everyone's stuck in the door.
Everyone's stuck. All right, everybody. Right foot forward. Left foot.
Look.
Who's got their
So-
knee in my face?
It's a spiral staircase. It's going up. Zoom. There you go. So I will open up the next level for you.
We'll come back for your girlfriend.
That's up. So that takes you to level 2, which takes you into Bip.
Don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, where are we going?
Go bump,
Oh, up
Oh, okay, I've zoomed down now. Right, we're going this way.
and put that.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just the floor pattern.
Here. There we go.
Shit, there's squares.
So there's columns because there's shadows.
I saw little
Columns in.
dots. I was like, what?
there. Yeah. Little pillars.
Okay, so, ooh, what was that? Something just popped up on my screen and disappeared. Right, so there, as you said, there are 9 blue crystalline columns.
Okay.
So from floor to ceiling. What's everybody doing? Are they coming out one by one? We've got
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm just filing to the right. I
Yeah,
want
Jorgen Shilly.
to stick to the wall.
Well, do these
down.
crystalline? Do they look
Not too
like
close, actually.
they have like a charge, or they just look blue?
So there are 9 blue crystalline columns, and they crackle and hiss as lightning arcs. I mean, this is like a 20 to 30 foot room in terms of the ceiling height, and they crackle and hiss, and lightning is arcing between them.
Between okay.
Not in any specific order. It's completely unpredictable. And And you can see if anyone goes and has a look, you can see there's a double door in the other wall.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Before you do, can Hawk, Yorg, and Shilling, as you've entered the room, can you all make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Aye. Ooh.
16 for Shilling.
23 for Hawk. Do get +5.
And Yorg,
They had a +8, so that's how bad my roll was.
Yorg, what did you get? Well, you're mute. Can't hear.
I got a 10.
A 10. Okay, so
I would like to invoke the Storm Rune to roll again, please.
go on then.
I would say the word, but I can't
20,
remember what it
30.
was.
They've got
Seti?
30, 20 that time.
Okay, so you see, all of you, you see this lightning as it's bursting between the pillars. Each one of you, it comes really close, but you manage to kind of pull yourselves out of the way, or it just carries on and misses you.
Fizz, you're the good one with words. What was the bloody word?
And I'll yell
Sotef.
out, "Sotef!"
Tep? Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
Ah,
I
close.
remember thinking it sounded Egyptian. So, who's saying that? York? York,
Sotef.
shout it loud.
Seteth.
Who's saying it? Yorg.
I did, yeah.
York.
Okay,
Can I also make my Arcana check, please?
go for it.
30, 20.
20. Okay. What would you like to check?
Do I believe, because this is from your description downstairs in the control room, that this is the source of the power that was going to the control room?
Yes. This is an energy field.
Okay.
So these crystal columns help to store the energy.
Okay.
There is not kind of it's not like an engine room, that kind of thing. So these
They're
columns,
just big batteries, basically.
exactly, yeah. What
Oh,
do you wish to do?
Well, we've got to get across the room, haven't we?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
but
was thinking.
did anything happen when York said the word?
Did it
No.
deactivate? Do we know?
No, it's still like zzz, zzz, zzz.
Oh.
Okay.
So imagine if we take a step forward, we're going to get zapped. Is there a special pattern?
If we, yeah, I was going to say, if we observe it for like a couple of minutes, is there any particular pattern?
No.
Is there?
It appears as the wording is unpredictable, so it's completely random. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 1. Zzz, 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 zzz.
Okay, is there any? Is it like a height thing? Like, you know, are they only over a certain height or below a certain height, or is it like the entire column?
It's the entire column. So the column goes from floor to ceiling, which is about 30 foot high. But the arcs between them, sometimes they're high, sometimes they're middle, sometimes they're low. Again, there's no real pattern towards it. They don't go to the nearest pillar, so the arc between them doesn't always go to the nearest one. Sometimes it will jump to the, like 2 away or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shilling is
But the whole
going
room
to take a
humming with
coin
power.
out of her pouch and throw it to see what happens.
Okay, you take a coin out,
Yeah.
throw it across the room. It bounces on the other side, and you lose a coin.
Okay.
Nothing's
I
happened.
have to go because I have a minute in this storm rune state to get advantage on my saving throws. So I'm going to walk across the room.
Well, should we take the outside? Because the electricity is going between the poles, right?
But I just wanted to take a path that had the greatest distance between the poles. So if we was to follow the wall,
Yeah.
you end up
Yeah.
getting quite close to them. So
To the
I was
two,
just
yeah,
on the
going to
left.
walk this
And then
way.
through there.
to the
Yeah.
door.
Okay, so it's not just.
but I have to do it
arguing
now,
with the
otherwise I'm
poles.
going to end up wasting my storm rune.
Yep. Okay.
Anything
I'll
happen?
follow.
Well, yeah. What happens?
Nothing happens. He walks across
Oh.
the room.
I'll follow.
Okay,
Oh.
then we'll
And
follow.
then I go through the double doors, Dave, into the next room.
Fizz.
Got to do the game of operation.
How do you know the
Just
doors were
outside.
called Dave?
Fizz, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh
Okay.
no, Fizz!
Oh, we must have got deionized because we got almost hit.
Does this count as a... No, never mind. 4.
4 off. That's not good. Okay, so they've all left you behind, Fizz.
Oh no, you've got to be the casualty on your
and
own.
Zzz. Right, this thing hits you, and it hits you with this kind of blue purple lightning in between everything. As it hits you, you take 22 points of damage,
Ah!
Hmm.
and you're a little bit singed.
Ow.
But now you have electrical powers.
Ow.
You've actually been recharged.
Ow.
That's it.
Ow. 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 And like walking behind him, like still steaming. He's just like,
There's smoke coming out your ears.
I'll just turn around and look at Fizz. Like, what?
Yeah.
ow.
What happened, Fizz?
Yeah, so how did that work? Why was he sapped as the last one?
Ow. We're through. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Anybody got any heals on them?
Yeah, that was something. Let's see here.
Smells like
Oh
burnt.
no. Don't step forward too far, anyone.
Oh, fuck yeah. That looks awesome.
So, in
Yeah, hit you
the
with a
room,
Cure wounds.
you see that there are stone columns in this one. So these are stone columns which are inset with glowing crystal bands that run along the north side of the room. Between the columns stand two. They're kind of like I'll bring it up on screen. There are two kind of insect-like constructs. Here you go. Zoom.
Holy
Wow.
shit, that's awesome.
That is
Mhm.
cool.
That's so fucking cool. That's like Starship Troopers meet Starfinder.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So these are insect-like constructs. Sporadically, you see the lightning arcs between a column and one of these constructs, like going into it. Around the corner, if you go and take a peek, you can see that there is another console which is pulsing with an array of runes, and there is another door.
Could I make an Arcana check on the console to see if we can control the drones?
Okay, go
That's
for
a
it,
good idea.
Arcana.
Nice. And go up 10 HP, Fizz.
18 on the dice.
Okay, 18 is a fail, unfortunately.
Oh.
So you
Could
don't
I
know
take
what this
20?
console does. Say that again?
Could I take 20?
No.
Damn it.
'Cause you've been playing 4th edition.
No, you're playing a lot of Pathfinder and Starfinder. Please let me Paizo. Well, once more, let's just be moving onwards and upwards, guys. These things are junk.
Talking about Starfinder and kind of playing this, but talking about Starfinder, they have just they have recently released. I don't know if it's released, but the production version is out. The Starfinder 2 beginner box, the new version.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Mm.
Sweet. Yep.
But they're not activated and they're not like moving around or anything.
No, every now and then the lightning comes out of the column and goes into it. You see a few sparks come off of it. But
I mean, we can press the buttons or we can just move on.
I wonder if that's what the word deactivated. Maybe the word deactivated them.
Well, they
Right,
said
right.
5.
Hmm.
devices, not 9 pillars or 2 constructs. So, I mean, I'm inclined to press buttons because I want to know, but I also appreciate not playing with things here.
Should we move on? I mean, we know the guy we were after is upstairs on
Yeah.
4 or 5.
I think we leave him alone.
Okay.
Get your 10 extra points, Fizz.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
So this is the first floor, not the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go.
Boom. Inside is a staircase. It winds its way up to the top.
Getting dizzy.
Second
And
floor.
you will
Third
appear
floor.
over there.
Oh, go ahead, of course.
Right.
It's a hot tub.
It does look like
It does, yeah. So in this
Oh, where am
room-
I?
Where'd you go? Disappeared.
I think I'm stuck in the black. Am I? I don't know.
I think you're behind one of our tokens.
So
Ah,
in the middle,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am.
in the middle of
Well,
this
I've lost
room
forever.
stands a 3-foot tall circular pedestal. Metal pedestal. Atop it, you can see that there are hundreds of tiny illusory buildings that glow in this kind of pale yellow light. And in the center floats a miniature illusion of the threshold of the heavens. This is the tower that you're in. So this is a complete representation of the entire city.
Whoa.
There are 4 crystal globes mounted on the walls, are glowing with the same light, and they are projecting illusory images onto this pedestal from their locations. You can see the various doors. You've got 2 exit doors from this area. But we're going to leave it there, and we're going to find out what happens
Whoa.
next time.
Mm.
Because we've
Not a hot tub.
Leave us with the illusion.
Leave us with the illusion. Illusion.
Oh.
It was an illusion all along.
Yeah.
We're not actually there.
But there you go. Look, we're halfway up the tower. We're nearly at the end of the chapter. Ooh.
Yay.
Nice.
I love exploratory things like this where it's just like there's such
What
a
is it?
tease as a player to go, oh my god, it's like tech and stuff, but also being like, well, I rolled low, so I don't know what it is. And it's just like, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Could we have
weird because
activated the drones for our own use? I don't know.
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want to do. I love the fact. I think this is slightly misleading because the consoles make it look more futuristic.
That's what I was thinking, like
and
spacey.
it's-
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not.
It's like
It's
magic.
magic, isn't it?
Yes, this is so the Astarians found a way to harness magic, almost pipe magic in. So if you think like instead of electricity, they've got magic, but they've got cables and wires and levers and buttons and lights and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite a nice little twist on. It's not quite tech, but it is more advanced from an ancient civilization, and it's not exactly an ancient civilization. It was only this lot who actually managed to harness all this power to make this thing fly. So I think that's what it is. But
Awesome.
that is it. It's good to be back. I enjoyed that. Nice and easy, nice and gentle, kind of back in before we next session. I'm assuming, if you survive, we will be fighting Balafian.
Oh, wow.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Again, you might survive, or you might not. We'll find out. But we'll be back.
Champion versus champion.
Yeah, we'll talk about
First
this
champion.
when we wrap up. But we'll talk about this on the. It is. There can be only one. But we'll be back in August for the next session. Right, but. For everybody else who's watching, thank you for joining us. For those who watched us live, cheers for that. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. We're nearly at the end of the chapter. Then we've got one more chapter to go. We're nearly at the end. Over a year. A year.
What a game.
Yep. Right. Until next time. See you again soon. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.